Disney Channel and Disney XD's 2017 reboot of DuckTales has been a massive success by all accounts, receiving universal praise and complete acceptance from fans of the original. But does it deserve that? Let's be real, there's some pretty glaring flaws with that show that no one has the guts to point out, but I'm gonna do it. Everything that's wrong with DuckTales is embodied in the fundamentally flawed, awful character of Gizmoduck. And he's not fundamentally flawed and awful in the sense that he's a bad character. No, he's fundamentally flawed and awful in the sense that he is by far the best character in the show, and he's only in like 3 or 4 episodes per season. He's so kind, he's goofy, you just want to give him a hug every time he's on screen. But look at this! In this episode, he just shows up for 30 seconds and he doesn't even talk. In my opinion, that is hands down one of the worst writing decisions in the history of the Walt Disney Corporation. See, the real way to fix DuckTales is to simply put Gizmoduck in every single episode. But you know, you might be thinking, it's not that simple. Gizmoduck is voiced by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who's a highly successful playwright, rapper, singer, songwriter. He's won a Grammy, he's won 13 Tony Awards. He created Hamilton. He's gonna be pretty expensive to get. That's gonna be way over the voice acting budget. And to that I say, it's simple. Just get rid of all the other characters. DuckTales doesn't need extraneous nobodies bogging the show down, like Scrooge, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Webby, Launchpad, Beakley, Donald, and Della. Who's ever heard of them? DuckTales is supposed to tell stories about family. And the McDuck family is just getting in the way. Lynn can do it. David Tennant'll be fine, Danny Pudi can find work, he's in everything. The only real solution here is to make Gizmoduck the only character that speaks, and to make Lynn the only voice actor in the whole show. And you might still be thinking, like, are you sure you'll be able to afford Lin-Manuel Miranda? The show that he wrote in college, In the Heights, got immediately taken to Broadway upon his graduation. He's an up-and-coming star and one of the most talented people in the entire entertainment industry. It's not gonna be cheap. And to that I say, look at the gorgeous, hand-drawn animation of DuckTales. Every frame pushes so much expression, and there's just so much movement. It's wonderful to look at. What a waste! To save money, why don't you just skip color or something? Or why even animate it at all? It's not that important. Every episode of DuckTales should simply be a 22-minute animatic, where Gizmoduck is the only person that talks. That would be way better. What if that's still not enough money? Lynn probably got paid more to snore for a couple seconds right here than the rest of us make in a year. Turn your head towards all of these non-DuckTales shows on the Disney Channel. Do we need them? Amphibia? Frogs are gross, cancel it. The Owl House? Since when do owls need houses? Come on. Big City Greens? This big city doesn't look very green to me, it's regular city colors. If that's not false advertising, I don't know what is. Milo Murphy's Law? Why don't they just cancel that before season 3? Oh. Cancel all of the other shows that aren't DuckTales. That way you can put all of their budget into Lin-Manuel Miranda's vocal performances as the sole character of DuckTales. Matt Youngberg and Franken Gomez wrote a story about legacy and family and adventure. What were they thinking? They missed out on what could have been the greatest show in the history of Disney. It would have been so simple to do. They dropped the ball. That's all I have to say. If you've gotten this far in the video and you can't tell that I'm being sarcastic, then to you I say r/whoosh. Do people still say that? Or should I say r/whoosh? Get it? Cause woo-oo is a phrase that they use in the show DuckTales.